Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video we are going to be taking a look at one of the new Dokkan events, that being the new LR Vegito Dokkan event. So this is the LR Super Saiyan God SS Vegeta and Super Saiyan God SS Goku, with obviously LR Super Saiyan God SS Vegito active skill. So this active skill will transform them into Vegito. You can activate it after a certain threshold of time, depending on what units on your team or depending on your health. So it's pretty cool. I think it's fairly accessible. And obviously alongside that as well is the ability to awaken the Strength Mai support character that is also on the banner. So there's definitely some good incentives or good reasons to summon in on their banners, but also to awaken the characters. Now there are some additional awakening missions that you can achieve to help shorten the amount of medals that they do or require for each and every single awakening of an LR, and I think that's pretty cool. Overall though, it is just a pretty standard Dokkan festival event. It's not anything too crazy, so I don't think players will be struggling massively to get it done. As always, it's going to depend on how you handle things or what your box looks like. Are you a new player? Are you not a new player? There's plenty of things to kind of obviously factor in, but generally speaking, if you've done Dokkan events before, this one is not anything spectacular. It's not anything major. There is, of course, the requirement to have the medals for the characters, and I think at the most part players won't have a difficult time with this, because obviously we are looking at, at least from my side, we are looking at some pretty decent awakening missions which now grant medals, and this does cut down on the time a little bit. However, as always, there is a grind to awakening these units. You're going to need 35 for the first awakening, 35 for the second awakening of each of them. So there is definitely a need or a requirement to obviously farm the medals, and I think that's an important part of Dokkan to a certain extent. So yeah, definitely something to consider, but overall honestly probably not something that's too much of a major issue for you. If you've done a Dokkanfest before, you should be fine. Now, Goku and Vegeta look pretty good, I would say. I think they look really solid overall. I think they're a very good pickup as a unit. And yeah, obviously in their base form they stack defense, they have evasion, they're relatively solid damage-wise, the ability to do multiple super attacks. And yeah, in general they just look pretty solid. When they transform, they gain damage reduction before super, they gain damage reduction as a baseline. They also have additional supers as well, but yeah, they do just look really solid. So I think for me overall, I'd probably say Vegito as a unit looks a little bit better than Zamasu, but passives and reading the passives is one thing, utilizing the units and also depending on the EZAs that they bring out are also going to determine how things function. But for me right now, very happy with both units. I think both have great merits. I do think the Super Saiyan God boys look a little bit better, if not easier to use. Same with Mai. Mai looks a little bit easier to use, a bit easier to incorporate than the physical Zamasu. However, Zamasu seems to have a higher ceiling. So yeah, it really depends on what you can do with the unit and what the rest of your box looks like. Usually Gokus and Vegetas and things like that are always going to be easier to incorporate into teams just due to their link sets and how they interact with units. I think leader skill wise, they have a good leader skill as well. I think both units have pretty insane leader skills, 3 categories, super class and extreme class. So yeah, I do think there's definitely that they've got going for them. But outside of that, yeah, honestly everything is going to be up to you. Would love to hear your guys' thoughts on how your summons went and what you think about both units. But otherwise, yeah, awakening them pretty much the same, with a little added bonus of the extra missions. And that's pretty much going to be it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, if you do need any help, let me know in the comments. I will gladly assist you, and of course, I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, take care, stay safe, and yeah, remember, you awaken both Mai and Vegito from this event. That's it from me. Bye.